All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Ephraim. Today's date is October 11th, 2022, and I'm saying Ahayi by Hashem, Yeshua HaMashiach, Baruch Athu Adonai. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice, you are blessed to see another day, and for that, all praise, honor, and glory is due to the Most High God of Israel. All right, welcome to another episode of Real Talk Tuesdays. This is episode 9, I believe, right? There's so much I want to talk about. I was going to make this a sports day because I haven't really, dedicated any of the Real Talk Tuesdays exclusively to sports yet. And I'm a sports head, straight up. But then I was kind of surfing. I seen all of what was really trending and what was really dominating the news cycle is this 50 Cent son doing this interview with Choke No Joke, the guy that was down with Dame Dash and Rockefeller Records. He used to do all the documentaries and do all the recording and stuff like that. Well, he did a online interview with him, and this dude was talking about $6,700 is not a lot of money. You can't live on whatever. And I'm like, that's everybody is chiming in on that. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop and pivot real quick. I want to talk about that because I don't know about you, but I've heard 50 Cent say everything he said about his son feeling entitled and this and that. Listen, I saw that whole interview with his son, and I find myself getting angry inside because I'm going through the same exact thing with my son. Big difference between his son and my son is his son is 25 years old. My son is 35 years old. Yes, two grown men, but my son is 10 years older than his son, right? And so, but he has this. He has the same sense of entitlement that I'm supposed to do for him. I'm supposed to carry him, this and that. So I really felt him. And when I heard, and I never really heard Marquise, that's 50 Cent's son, talk. I never really heard him talk or say nothing. But when I saw that interview, I said, man, everything that 50 Cent said about that dude was true. He's not a likable person, like, at all. I don't know if his mother, souped his head up, whatever the case may be, but he definitely is an entitled, if not having a clue was a person, like, seriously, like, this dude don't have a clue, and he assumed because his father made a way and be rich, he should be rich. Like, where did you even get that mindset? And 50 even said he don't understand where he be coming from. And anyway, after listening to dude talk, I see exactly what 50 Cent was saying. Him having a sense of entitlement. But I'm gonna let y'all check out a little bit of the clip, and then I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
$6,700 a month.
Okay, and I can't buy socks.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Right.
$6,700 a month, right? $6,700 a month in the state of New York City. You do the math.
Oh, I've done the math. I've been in child support, bro. I went to jail for it. So I said, so hold on.
Okay, cool. $6,700 a month, right?
$6,700 a month, right? You telling me a woman can't survive off $6,700 a month and not be working?
Hold on, wait. Time out. Listen. Don't compare.
I'm from New York.
This is the biggest mistake everybody made. You're comparing it to yourself. You're comparing it to yourself. You're comparing it to your life. Don't do that.
6,700.
Don't do that. You're talking about a Forbes lister. Hold on, wait. Listen. You're talking about somebody that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood. $81K is not a substantial a lot of money.
Yeah, this dude right here, man. Yeah, he ain't doing himself no favors, man. He definitely didn't do himself no favors by doing that interview. I mean, because everything that 50 Cent said about that dude, you could hear it in that. Like, yeah, I recommend y'all listen to the whole thing. If y'all put in like Choke No Joke, 50 Cent's son Marquise interview or something like that, and it'll come up. I don't think it's on Choke's channel for some reason, but the video will come up. I recommend y'all see the whole thing. But I seen enough, man. I mean, I was just kind of disgusted listening to this dude. Like, I mean, this dude don't have a clue. Does he even understand or know that the average black family don't make $6,700 a month? Like, I mean, he is just so out of the loop, man. If not having a clue was a person, it'd be 50 Cent's son. I'm not gonna say what I really feel about his son, because at the end of the day, that's still his son. I'm not gonna disrespect him, because I wouldn't want anyone disrespecting mine, no matter what we going through. But I totally feel 50, man, because I'm going through the same exact thing, man, with my 35-year-old son. This dude, you know, he called me up talking about, Pops, you know, I need to, you know, place to stay for a while until I get on my feet, whatever, right? And I'm like, okay, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's my son. You know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, support him, help him get on his feet or whatever. All right, so, you know, he moves in with me. Keep in mind, you know, I don't need his money. Don't want his money. That ain't the point. He's a grown behind man. You understand? Like, I owes him nothing. Like, and that's why I messed up at with him. But more on that in a minute. This dude lived here for over 6 months, man. He never offered, you know, Pops seen much, but here's something for the electricity. You know, I mean, he in there drinking up all the Gatorade, drinking up, eating up stuff. I mean, just he thought that was okay. Listen, silence gives consent. If someone's behavior is not okay with you, you have to tell them that it's not okay. You want it to stop, or you need for it to change because it's becoming a problem for you, right? So finally, I told the dude, I said, listen, man, check this out. I don't care if you can eat or drink whatever you want in here. I don't care about that, right? But son, you know, put something back sometimes. Like, this dude didn't pay no rent, never paid even a half a bill, never offered to pay nothing. I think he thought in his mind, because I'm his father, that you know, he could just stay here, have his own room, have his own bathroom, and I mean that's just what it was. Like, dude, no, that's not reality. Where can you live in America for free? Because tell me, and I might pack up and go there right now, nigga, and stay and save all my money. Tell me, please tell me. So I told dude, you know, what it was. You know, I wasn't, you know, mean about it. I wouldn't, you know, I just let them know, man to man. He catches the attitude. He stopped really going in the kitchen. I went into his room one day, dude behind the door, man, eating some Chinese food. I'm like, what is you doing? Like, as if it felt like the Negro was hiding or something. I'm like, what? He's a weird dude, man. But them Virgos are like that. He's a weird dude. And so, anyway, fast forward. You know, he finally got a piece of job or whatever the case may be. I let him get his little feet wet with the job, whatever. So when he came home one day, I said, listen, all right, you know, you've been here a while. You know, you ain't been putting nothing on nothing. So I said, moving forward, this is what I'm going to need you to do. And it wasn't unreasonable. Please believe it wasn't. But at the same time, for a grown man, I couldn't let you continue to stay here living off me, rent free, not paying nothing. Like, dude, what are you, like? I don't even know how he got that mentality that's okay, that was cool. And then my little sister told me, she was like, well, he over there with you because he know he wouldn't pull that shit with his mama. That's what my little sister said. You know. And she might have a point, because everything my son ever asked me for, I gave him. I think I had a hand in him becoming so entitled, because I think I overcompensated for me not having a father in my life with him. Now, I didn't just give him money and do stuff. I spent time with my son. Like, me and my son, we played basketball together. We played video games. You understand? I took him shopping. We went out to eat. Like, I was a physical staple in his life. Like, this dude didn't have no reason to be acting like an a-hole to me, because he got mad because I wanted to make him stand up and be a man. Like, I was gonna let him live off me for free, and told him the free ride was over. I said, listen, man, you're my son, but you're not my child. You're not a child anymore. You understand? You're my son. Like, you a grown behind man. Like, I don't know how you got this mentality that you feel like I should let you just live with me and live off me, sponge off me for free while you sit on your money and go out and take and do whatever. Like, dude, you got the game messed up, man. You got life messed up, right? So anyway, not to go off on a tangent, but I feel 50, man, because listening to this dude talk, like, man, wow, everything he said about that dude, man. I mean, he basically verified it when he did that interview with Choke No Joke, straight up. I don't know if his mom's been getting in his head, got him thinking like how he's thinking or whatever, but he sound like a broad. He sound like a female, like, to me. Like, he really do. Like, I know 50 is just disappointed in him, man. I mean, where's that little guy from the Wankster video? They can't be the same people when he was with 50 in the Wankster video, man. That can't be the same dude, man, because, I mean, I'm like, wow. You know, and to really think that just because 50 has been successful, like 50 owes him, like he should just, since 50 is rich, he should be rich because his dad is. Like, Negro, Don't nobody, this is the real world. Don't nobody knock on the door and give you nothing. You got to work, hustle, and grind. You know what I mean? Like, see, I want to listen. I gotta stay in character, man, because I'm about to. I'm telling you, man, I'm about to get street, like, for real. Because this right here, like, I can't even rock with it, y'all. Like seriously, this dude said $67 per month in child support is not enough. And Choke made an excellent point. He was like, "What's your mother doing?" Like, I mean, just because y'all putting it all off, what's your mother doing? Like, where's her half of the 6,700? If she put in 6,700, y'all be have that over 13 grand a month, and he ain't addressed that. He ain't addressed that. So I mean, listen, man. It is what it is, man. But I feel him. I really do, man. And I'd be just as disappointed if Marquise was my son, because I mean, I feel what he's going through. And I do, but it's hard too, because at the end of the day, it's your child, meaning that your son or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that somewhere in there he still loves them inside somewhere. But the dude asked him straight up from our TMZ. He said, listen, he said, do you he asked 50. He said, do you love your son? And 50 straight up said, I used to. And dude kind of took dude aback, and he was like, "Wow, man." He was like, that's how you feel." He was like, "Yeah, man." I mean, he said, how much longer can you love somebody that don't love you back, man? And I was like, word. Like, I felt him, man. I do, man. Yo, 50 on some real stuff, man. I feel you, man. I got a son just like that, and I'm not even a multimillionaire. Like, and it's sad because when Marquise took that picture with the dude's son who tried to kill 50, that was the nail in his coffin as far as 50 was concerned. Like, that was the ultimate. He tried to play it off like he didn't know that was the dude's son, but he knew, man. He ain't stupid. He trying to play it off now, but 50 said, and that's what my son does. He aligns himself with people that he feels are my enemy. That's the kind of female stuff that he do, man. And I can't put too much energy into it, man, because he's still even though he's a listen, man. I'm gonna end this, man, because I can't even talk about it without getting kind of, what I mean, like, because yeah, man, I gotta keep it a certain way, because he's still the father of my grandbaby. You understand? And so I gotta keep stuff, even keeled. But yeah, man, he act worse than a female. I told him that. I mean, you act worse than a woman. You act like your mama. Like you got feminine ways, homie. Like, I don't even know why you act like that. Nigga, that's not manly. Where you get that from? Like, why you acting like that? Like, this dude is funny acting, man. Like, I mean, I'm like 50. I'm to the point where I ain't gonna say I don't love him, but I mean, I love him, but I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I'm always love him. That's my son, right? But I don't like that dude. I don't like his ways. I don't like the way he turned out, and I don't even understand why he did, because he had no reason to. When his mother dissed him, I was there for him. His mother tell him, "Yeah, I'm coming to get you." She don't come get him. She leave him over there at her mom's house. You know what I'm saying? He looking out the window looking for her. She ain't nowhere around. I have to go over there and pick him up and try to, you know what I'm saying? Represent for him. He forget all that. You understand? I wasn't just no child support dad. I took time with this dude, man. I spent quality time with him, and that's how he do me. Like, I feel 50, man. I feel him. Please believe I do. However it go, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. And I mean, it's different when you a parent, especially when you OG like me. When you a parent. When I was 16, I was taking care of myself. The only reason why I had to wait till I was 16, because in the state of South Carolina, back in the day, you had to be 16 to get a job. And then I was doing a little odd stuff for money, whatever. When I turned 16 and got my first job, my mother ain't never had to worry about me again. You understand? My father wasn't there. I took care of myself. So I don't want to hear these little entitled, like anybody give me nothing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, don't compare it to yourself. Don't compare it to you. Don't do that. Don't, like, who are you talking? Like, what? Oh my God. Like, yo. Oh, listen, man. Oh man. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get the lesson ready, because I got a lesson for y'all today too. It's about the the E1B1A and why it don't show when y'all taking these tests. And y'all please stay away from African Ancestry .com. Please stay away from them. You understand? And I'm gonna tell y'all and show y'all why the E1B1A points to everywhere in Africa where your people are, except where it's really from, which is Israel. I'm gonna do that lesson. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this 50 Cent Marquise thing in the comment section, man. I'll be back at y'all in a minute. All right, Shalom, Elect.